What's happening, folks? Yours truly, Xavier Smith, aka Coach X, and I'm sitting right next to Sandra Cotto, the Green Goddess, and we're about to have some fun. We're about to get into a conversation about all kinds of good things related to your health and wellness. So, if you're into that, here's what I want you to do: stay tuned.
I love
Well,
it.
well, well, well. What's happening, folks? Yours truly, Xavier Smith. Welcome to the show. I am getting ready to have a dynamic conversation with one of my good friends from the East Side, Florida, and we're just about to have some fun. We're going to be talking about all things health and wellness, and I just want to introduce my friend, Sandra Cotto. Take the floor. Tell us who you are, what you're all about.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Xavier. I love coming on your show. I always love your positivity, and so it just feels great. It's always uplifting to be here with you.
Nice.
Hello, everybody. I am Sandra Cotto. I am a plant-based lifestyle coach, and I help women who are in their 40s, 50s, and beyond to look and feel sexy in their body at whatever stage in life you are.
Nice.
Love helping women through a plant-based, lifestyle. And I've been plant-based for over 10 years now, and it's really been an amazing journey in terms of health and wellness, helping me to get off a lot of medications. And it's the way I live my life. Just eating whole foods, good foods, spreading the word, helping other women feel good too, especially now in this season of my life, in my mid 50s, going through my changes. I see how the body has changed quite a bit, and I just want to be the voice for women, knowing that we can get through this season of our life. It's just a season, and
Yeah.
we can embrace it and just continue to living a healthy lifestyle through eating well, through exercising, and having a healthy mindset as well, which I know, Xavier, you
Mm,
have an amazing mindset, right? Well, we always talk about, anything is possible, right?
right.
A lot of it is what's in here. So, but
Oh, yeah.
I am in the South Florida area. I am in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in the Sunshine State, which I absolutely love. We're having an amazing day today. And but yeah, I love helping women feel their best all through choosing
Mm,
good, healthy, organic foods, as well as getting exercise, moving our body, and exercising the mindset too.
perfect. Perfect. That's a great pause right there because I'm reminded I'm listening to you tell your story, and I'm reminded I saw a picture of like I think it was a before picture, and maybe this was like before you even got into the green lifestyle that you're living
Yeah.
now. Could you spend a few moments talking about your before picture and what your life looked and felt like?
Yeah. So before my journey, it really started, I guess it's been almost about 11 years.
Wow.
Just living pretty much, the standard American, like eating the standard American diet. I mean, it wasn't super crazy where I was eating junk food and fast foods every day, but I did eat the, occasional McDonald's. And I also suffered, with asthma and allergies, which I still have sometimes here and there. I'll have my
Mhm.
my times of the year where I may need a little bit of help, but it was really bad. I was, on four different medications every day for 20 years.
Wow.
And when I decided to, go on this journey of, doing a 21-day raw vegan cleanse, just to do it with a friend who asked me to do it with her, it really changed my life. After those 21 days, I really got to see how my body felt when I, took away all the, processed foods and all of the mainstream foods that we eat,
Yeah.
things that come in the box, things that are not organic, and did this 21-day cleanse. It just changed my life forever. And at the end of those 21 days, I didn't go back to eating the regular standard American diet. I decided I wanted to be 100% plant-based, 100% vegan. Didn't even know what the heck veganism was. Never had any intention of doing that. I just felt so good in my body that I said, I can't go back, and through the process of just changing the way I eat really helped me to see things differently. My mind became clearer. I started really paying attention to my body and how it felt in terms of working out, getting in the gym. I was challenging myself to do things that I had never done before. The amount of energy that I gained in eating this way just changed everything for me, really,
Right.
and that's when I started going down, this journey of health and wellness, and really digging deep into kind of getting into the rabbit hole every once in a while, right, about our food and how it's processed, and eating better. And that it even changed my mindset. It changed my mindset to see things differently, have a more positive outlook on life. And I wanted to help other people as well, because I was sharing this journey that I was going through, and on social media, and people were reaching out and asking questions and wanting recipes, because I'd be posting all these foods that I was eating, and different challenges that I was giving myself, from marathons to triathlons to riding a bike 150 miles to getting on stage in a bikini at age 51. So always
Yes.
always try to challenge myself to do something out of my comfort zone.
Wow. I'm glad that you said that, because that was my next question. Well, before we get to that, do
Okay.
you remember when we first met in person? We were at the
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
some
in.
sort of event.
Yes, it was power. What was it? The zone? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
it was something to do with getting yourself out there online. We met. So when we met, where were you? What stage were you in at that point?
I was already in that state. I was already
Mm,
plant-based. I was already coaching.
okay.
I had already been doing a lot of the physical fitness. But
Yeah.
I was really vamping up my coaching business at that point, really
Gotcha.
wanting to niche down, see who my target audience would be, and where I wanted to put my focus.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so from there, I was in the beginning, I was helping more women just transition to a more plant-based lifestyle.
Yeah.
But as these last years have, I've been doing my business, I kind of wanted to lean more into helping the woman specifically in their 40s, 50s, and beyond,
Mm,
to help them know that we can change our life at any time we want, that like
mm,
anything is possible, right? It's all about a choice. And
right.
just because we're getting older doesn't mean that we don't get to still learn and try new things and challenge ourselves, because when we're not growing, literally we're dying, right? Like if we're not doing anything, and we're just living our life and not really trying new things and seeing what's out there. And I'm all about wanting to learn as much as I can. How can I be more and do more and be better, right? By learning things and having the resources available so that I can up level my life, because I want to live, a vibrant lifestyle, right? I
Yeah.
want to, it's not just about, people say, oh, I want to live until I'm 100 years old, which, yeah, great. But I want to be able to thrive, at that age in
Mm,
my 80s, right? By taking care of myself now and choosing to eat, really good foods. And, there's so much more to it than just the food, but all over, right, all around lifestyle, from
yeah.
working out to the positive mindset, surrounding yourself around good people who are wanting to be better as well, right,
Yeah.
and who have goals and dreams. And that's the thing too, I want women to know that we can still dream, even
Right.
though we may be in our 40s and our 50s, even our 60s. That dream that you may have had inside of you from a child, if you haven't realized it yet, there's still an opportunity as long as we're here, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So
Yeah.
let's transition real quick and talk a little bit about your time on stage in a bikini, all that experience that you now have. Would you do it again?
Yes,
You would.
absolutely. And I would encourage uh, anyone to, do things that will take you out of your comfort zone, because the amount of growth that you'll experience.
Yeah.
So, I went into this, wanting to complete a goal for my 50th birthday. I was turning 50, and I was like, I want to do something big for 50. what can I do? I want to be in the best shape of my life. Decided I was going to get in a bikini and get on stage. I had a business coach that I was working with who was a bikini competitor. And so that piqued my interest. I'm also someone who loves being active and getting out there and challenging myself. And, to tell you the truth, a couple of weeks before the competition, before I was getting on stage, of course, I hired a coach. It was a radical change. I had to like really plan all my meals, make sure I was getting all my macros, getting to the gym, taking care of my body from, getting massages, going to the chiropractor, getting adjustments, making sure I'm getting enough sleep. Am I getting the proper nutrition, right? So that I can build the muscle and get on stage and be the best that I can be. And just a couple of weeks before the competition, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? I don't know if I could do this. Oh my God, I don't have enough muscles. I have cellulite on my legs. I still, don't think I'm where I could be. Anyway, long story short, I had an amazing coach. This is why I say coaches are so vital for us to have in our life. Someone who can see the things before we can even see them, right? And who are there to support you, who are there to mentor you. And I'm so grateful for him because we got on a call and, he chatted with me and was like, listen, remember why you did this? What was your main goal? And for me, it was like, I just wanted to be on stage, be the best that I can be at this age,
Right.
And I'm so glad that he spoke to me because I was like, I don't think I'm ready. I should, postpone it until, next time. But who knows, if I would have done that, maybe I would not have done it. Right. And anyway, I decided, okay, I'm going to go for it, got on stage. And I have to say, it was the most wonderful experience that I had. It was nerve-wracking. It was also, it was a little bit, I remember feeling a little bit intimidated before going on stage. I was competing with women who were in their 20s and 30s, and so it was, there wasn't a lot of women that were in my age group in this competition, which is a smaller competition. But I have to say, doing it, I remember just going, okay, Sandra, you're just going to get on stage. You're going to just walk on there like ain't nobody's business. Like you are just, that's it, and I did. And I just strutted my stuff. And I was like, I'm not going to worry about what anybody thinks. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to do what I get to do. And I have to say, I felt so empowered at the end of that. My confidence level just really shot up because you think about getting on stage and somebody critiquing your body, right? Every pose, turning around, all the different poses and stuff. But it was really a beautiful experience. And I really grew from that. And it really taught me that, I can really do anything that I put my mind to. And It's not about anybody else. It's not about the girl next to me or anything. It's about me staying in my lane and accomplishing a goal that I set for myself. And no matter what, I felt like I was a winner wherever I fell in what, I placed third in both categories. So I was happy with that.
Nice.
My first competition,
Yep.
It was amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Of course, the funnest part for me was like, getting your hair done and wearing this beautiful bikini that is handmade specifically for you. And you just feel like $1 million when you go on stage. You're like, oh my God, this is my moment, and it's just the one moment, so I'm like, I'm going to enjoy it. And that's what I remember my coach telling me. He says, you know what, you've already put all the hard work in. Go in and just have fun and remember why you did this. It was for you to set a goal that you wanted to be in the best shape that you could be in at that stage in my life, and here I am. It's been 3 years since I've, was on stage.
Wow.
But it was beautiful. It was a really great experience. I would love to do it again. It's a lot of work. I will say it's like a whole nother job, being like these bodybuilders and getting on stage. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. You've got to be committed. You've got to be organized. You've got to plan. You've got to do them. It's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. And mind you, I was having a full-time job. I was working my coaching business on the side and doing all these other things too. So when there's a will, there's a way. That's like my favorite motto. When there's a will, there's a way. That's it.
There you go. That's it. Well, now that you speak of it, I want you to tell the people, what are you using now to help ease yourself into not only doing whatever it is that you want to do, but how do you just maintain and do your life on a day-to-day regular basis? What are you doing now?
Yeah. So what I'm doing now, so as I was mentioning, being in this stage of my life, I am in post-menopause now, and it has been an interesting ride. I will tell you that. My body has changed. Things are different. My digestive system is processing things differently. I'm holding on to more weight than I ever have before. I've been having more challenging time losing this weight. Now, I walk pretty much several days a week. I walk with a weighted vest. I walk with a 12.5 pound weighted vest, and I walk every day to help kind of burn some extra calories, get my aerobic in, right? My zone 2. I'm working out in the gym, lifting heavier now, actually doing less reps, but heavier weight.
Yeah.
And really focusing on, getting my rest, getting sleep. And as I mentioned too, as I went plant-based, wanting to really make sure that the food that I am eating is whole foods, right? Whole foods and organic as much as possible. Yeah. And so now that I took a little break from the gym and lifting after the competition, right? I was like a year of just doing yoga and walking. But as I started going through my transition, I started noticing the weight was coming back again. I said, you know what? I need to get back in the gym, and wanting to make sure that I was having a lot of clean protein, because I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to up my protein again, because I wasn't really focusing on protein. And we know, to help build the muscle, we want to make sure we're getting good, clean protein. And so I have aligned myself with an amazing company with superfoods that are all organic, raw, dehydrated foods. There's no color, no flavors, no artificial colorings, no binders, no fillers. It's glyphosate free. It's third-party tested. It's gluten-free, vegan, certified kosher. It's got all the bells and whistles. One of the cleanest products that I know that is out on the market that I can tell you is just, it's such a huge difference. So I was using an over-the-counter protein powder, and I had just gotten in some samples of the product that I'm aligned with now. And I was kind of going back and forth, having the over-the-counter protein powder, which was very tasty and tasted really good.
Right.
But it wasn't organic. It did have some artificial colors and artificial flavorings. And I'm not a big sugar person. I don't like artificial sugars and things like that in my food. And so I was using the over-the-counter, and then I started using the Purium brand, using their MVP, athlete protein powder. And I could tell the difference big time. It felt a lot lighter. It felt cleaner. There wasn't that funky aftertaste. And I wasn't getting the bloating that I was getting with the over-the-counter brand when I would have it, And I love to add things to my shakes as well, like a banana, like a frozen banana, or sometimes I'll add a little more pumpkin seeds or hemp seeds in there, maybe some cacao nibs. But I was kind of doing a test between the two. I was using the over-the-counter for a couple of days, and then I would go back to the Purium brand, and found that I could tell the difference. And sometimes, we can't tell the difference until we take something out of our diet and then we bring it back in, right? Because when we get used to doing something or eating something or using a certain product, right, our palate is already used to that. And it's not until we take it out, right? Or like when people are having issues, some dietitians will say, do an elimination diet, right? Let's take some things out of your body and then bring them back in to see how you react. And that's kind of what I was doing with these products here, to see the difference, and it was such a huge difference that I said, okay, that's it. I'm exclusively using this product going forward. And I love it so much that I became a brand partner, and decided that I wanted to share these superfoods with everybody. So I'm getting ready to embark on a new challenge, a 90-day challenge. It's called the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Challenge, where I'm going to be using these superfoods, from the Green Power Shake to what they call the Biomedic, which is, the for the gut, right? The prebiotics, probiotics, using some Super Cleanser, which is helping to get rid of the parasites, because we all have them. If you've got pets, you probably have parasites. If you eat seafood, you probably have parasites. Just in the foods that we eat, we can have them, right? And sometimes we don't even know it. But these are the things that, like, when you started feeling bloating, or you're getting that late night snack, wanting something late night, to have a little sweet tooth, right? These are all signs that maybe it's time to do a little bit of a detox. And I was starting to feel like, this is a really good time for me to get on this ultimate lifestyle transformation now, because of the little bit of extra weight that I've been holding on to, some of the symptoms that I had been feeling, the bloating, and having that like little craving at night. And I'm feeling like it's time for a detox, which I believe that we all should be doing a detox at least once a year, whatever that may look like for you, right? But these products are going to help to not only detoxify, but nourish your body at the same time. So I'm loving it. And I'm getting ready to run a program come December 2nd for anybody who wants to join me on this, where I'm going to actually be giving free coaching in a private group while we use these products to nourish and detoxify our body.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so just to be clear, like, people from all over the world can join you, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Now, I do, if anyone is interested, who's ever watching this, the replay or whatever, I do on Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, I do a Zoom call where we actually talk about this program here, the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Program, where it's a couple of different products, some of the things that I mentioned before. But I talk all about that, where we get into what each of these products do in a little bit more detail. So if anyone is interested in that as well, they can always reach out to me, and I can tell them when the next call is. It's an information call only. It's 30 minutes. We basically tell you a little bit about the program, about the products, so that you can see for yourself, what each of these products are and what they do. And then just joining us. You could do a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day. I plan to do a 90-day transformation where I'm going to be taking pictures before and after. Everyone's going to follow my journey. And I'm just looking for anybody who wants to join me on that.
Awesome. Yay. Okay. Well, you heard it, folks. We're talking with Sandra Cotto, the Green Goddess, and we just got some information about her 90-day total body, total life transformation that she's getting ready to embark on, and you're invited. So what you're going to do is look for the links somewhere on this page, wherever this might be, wherever you might be watching this from. Just find those links. They will direct you to what Sandra has to offer. You can see the link right here at the bottom of the screen. That's going to give your viewers what, Sandra, exactly?
So this link here will send them directly to the site, my page there, where they will get a discount. They get up to 25% off. I think it works out to be like almost $150 off of products.
Okay.
They can click on that. They can look at all the products. They can read. There's a lot of peer-reviewed studies for a lot of these products. These products are here, made in the U.S., out of California, with regenerative farming. One thing I wanted to mention for those people who are concerned about the environment, this company's packaging is plastic-free, except for one. So there's a lot of really great, lot of great things that the company is doing as well. So you can go to that link. It will show you everything. You'll get my discount. And any questions, you can reach out.
There you go. Thank you so much, Sandra. And I'm, as always good time to, it's time well spent when I get to connect with you. And I'm actually, like, when I see your videos on social media and your posts about the sunsets out there and all that stuff, I do get a little bit envious because it's hot over here. And you got the ocean right there.
Yes. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so blessed and grateful to have the opportunity to see that every day. So
yes.
Thank you so much, Xavier, for having me on. I so love your energy and love what you're doing to share your beauty in the world. We need more people like you. So thank you.
Hey, I appreciate it. And same goes right back to you tenfold. And I think that's what we're doing here, folks, is just, my mission statement is to impact, inspire, and improve the lives of others. And that includes myself. So sometimes, when I feel like I've lost my way, I just ask myself, what can I do today to improve at least by 1%? So, we are all human. We're all connected. And I just want to help. And Sandra wants to help too. So
I do too. Yeah, sharing is caring. I mean, come on, is caring, right? I would be selfish. If I didn't share, right? I want to share with everybody. So you get to make a decision. Yeah.
I love it, love it, love it. So be sure to visit those links, folks. When this goes up live, just let people know that you've seen it. We would love to get you to follow her page, whatever the case may be. I'm here to support her, and hopefully you're here to support me, and we just grow together. That's it.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that's my time. Let me just sign off on purpose here. And I want to remind you, if you are truly determined to be happy, nobody can stop you. That's my time. Thank you so much, Sandra. Stay right there.
Thank you.